Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane.
What? Damn you!
Oh god, this bloody rocket launcher guitar case again. Once again, Dr. West unleashes a rocket at us. Hey, that's too much! Focus magic into your right hand. Not sure what to do. I somehow managed to come up with a mental image of power gathering in my right hand. I guess I got it right. This glowing symbol suddenly appeared in my hand. Catch it! Doing as told, I seized the flying rocket with my right hand and pushed back by the force of the projectile. The friction from my feet burned scars into the asphalt. That's all. By planting my feet, I'm able to come to a stop.
What?
This is pretty impressive. Looking at the rocket going nuts in my hand, its tail of flame flying around, I expressed my amazement. The girl smiled impishly.
Now, Kiru, return that to its owner.
I get it, and I answered with a grin.
What? Wait a minute, you can't do that!
Looks like he figured out our plan. Jumping on his bike in a panic, he makes a high-speed U-turn and flees. It's too late. Here! You forgot this! Have it back! Catching it like a sphere, I hurl the rocket after the retreating Dr. West's back. And the rocket splits the darkness with a roar. And his distance to Dr. West shrinks by the moment.
No! No! No!
A berserk explosion of flames and sound shatters the night. Flying through the air by the shockwave, Dr. West and his bike vanish far, far over the horizon. So he's dead, right? I mean, you cannot survive that. Well, not unless you team rockets anyway. Now that Dr. West has been defeated, the area has been finally quietened down. And the girl on my shoulder gives a satisfied nod.
Not a bad performance for a first-timer. It would appear that our magical wavelengths resonate well.
Yeah, but I still don't know what's going on.
So you're still confused. Well, that's not surprising. As I just said, I am the Grimoire Al-Azif. If you studied some magic, I assume you've heard the name. Or would Necronomicon be better, perhaps?
The Necronomicon? The most famous of all the grimoires that concern the otherworldly gods. However, including manuscripts, only a very few copies of it remain today. In fact, it's something of a legend. And Al-Azif is the original Necronomicon.
Indeed. So you did know.
But your appearance.
Don't lump me with those second and third-rate grimoires. It's only natural for a grimoire as great as I to have a soul and shape of its own.
The spirit of Al-Azif puffs up her chest proudly. Oh, okay, so she's a grimoire. I'm convinced, but no less confused. Does this mean I've done my job? I guess you'll never know who you'll meet.
Indeed. I never expected to meet a master so conveniently. I'll be counting on you from now on, Deja Kuru.
Just now she said something I definitely can't ignore. Wait a minute, what do you mean from now on?
Oh, exactly that, of course. As my master, you shall fight together with me from now on. We grimoires are essentially dependent on our wielder's magic power. We mustn't separate.
Wait, what the hell are you doing just deciding that on your own? I haven't agreed to a damn thing.
You made the covenant, didn't you?
You did that one yourself.
Oh? So what would you have done in that situation without my power? You are but human. I have used my power. It is not this covenant, therefore, the best solution to both our problems. There's no problem whatsoever. Our covenant is valid.
Oh, what the hell is with this girl? Is she telling me to do battle with those guys from now on? Look, even Mephistopheles struck a better deal. Damn it, don't I even get a trial period?
It's fate.
It's just that simple. What the hell are you fighting the Black Lodge for in the first place?
They are a society of sorcerers, and as I am the greatest grimoire, they naturally want to use me. That is why I am fighting them.
Wait, you're not going to say it's because you're a hero of justice, are you?
I had no intention of claiming justice, but...
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't have any sense of justice or duty or anything like that. Find someone else.
Wait, do you hear that?
She suddenly interrupts me, straining to listen. But I can't hear anything now.
The ground is trembling. Something's approaching.
Huh?
No, I don't hear. And just when I start to speak. But now I definitely hear it. And it's getting bigger. The ground itself starts shaking with each rumble. The fragments of asphalt and empty bullet casings around us are starting to rattle. It's like something of enormous size and mass is walking towards us. Ah! This will be one of the giant robots then. You're right. Is something happening? The screams of fleeing people, the constant shaking of the ground, the mixed sounds of gunfire and explosions. Such a hellish cacophony but not really unusual for this city. But pushing their way through the tides of people, police officers are shouting orders over the din. The target is headed towards the slums, destroying buildings as it goes. Damn you, Black Lodge, we won't let you do as you please any longer. No, there isn't much we could do, no matter how hard we try. Let's leave this to our hero of justice and get out of here. Inspector Ness, don't you feel anything watching people's property being wantonly destroyed? And for us to depend on someone we don't even know? How pitiful. Is it just me or the police outfit's just a teensy bit Nazi-ish? Is anybody else getting that vibe from them? This officer has dedicated his life to the police force. Even should my body be crushed, my only desire is to carry out my duty. Your determination is all well and good, but no one will be happy if you die in vain. I just lost Big of the Track this month, so I won't be able to buy any funeral incense. Inspector Nurse, you're always so... Stone's angry shout is cut off by a loud noise. In the distance, high-rise building is collapsing amidst a cloud of dust. And beyond the dust and debris, an even larger and more imposing form stands towering inside the building. That is a big honking robot. There it is, Black Lodge's destroyer robot. If someone not from Arkham City had laid their eyes on this scenery, he would surely have thought it was some bad joke. Wondering if he's dreaming, he'd begin to doubt his own sanity. That's how insane, how ridiculous, how utterly preposterous this cataclysmic vista is. On the other side of the collapsing building, a harbinger of destruction ploughs ahead, pulverizing everything in its path. Its shape can only be described as... a ridiculously huge drum can. Countless gun batteries are fitted all over the outer circumference of that cylinder. If only that were all. If that were all, it would still be alright. But the real problem lies ahead. From the bottom of the enormous, stout drum, a set of ugly, unshapely legs pokes out. Legs much too thin to support its weight. On legs much too thin to support its weight, the thing stands, even walks. Okay, you can laugh now. Furthermore, 4 malformed arms are springing from its body. That awkwardly huge and unshapely crew. Another 4, 2 are in the back. In comparison to the arms, their fists are absurdly small. Gun ports surround them like sleeves. The remaining 2 hands, what a joke. Drills. They're drills. A giant drill that roars with a ferocious voice while spinning at atrocious speed. 4 massive arms demonstrate the destructive power of the robot. 4 awkwardly huge and unshapenly rough arms. Yes, the machine's design is insane, even comical, but it's clearly an embodiment of destruction. A heavy arm swings, drills howl, and cannons split flame. Each time a building is crushed or explodes, nothing but debris is left in their path. For this amazing giant, this terrible destructive force, is one of the symbols of Black Lodge, and the manifestations of its unmatched power. The destroyer of robots. And the cursed mind that created them to spread destruction and terror. That's right. He is that very genius, that evil genius. And his name rings out. Dr. West! Are you amazed? Behold, this is my true power! I was careless before, but I suppose that adds a certain element of joke-a-moy. This time, however, you can enjoy the hard-working, earnest, single-minded me! Is this youth? In the cockpit of the destroyer robot, Dr. West's eyes burn with an ecstatic flame as he violently twangs the guitar strings. Daichiju Kuru, wasn't it? I, the genius Dr. West, shall return the humiliation I suffered. Double! And with interest! Let's jam! The guitar carves out violent beats, the destroyer robot matching its movements in a tempestuous performance.
countless cannons roar as though singing in unison. Carried on the beat of his guitar, the destruction spreads. Damn you! This officer will take you on, Destroyer Robot. Even if you destroy the city, our justice will never die. Let's go! Hey now, don't just take an armored car. Don't be hasty, Stone. Ah! Glory to the police force! Smush. Yeah, ow. Is he dead?
Sister Lisa! It's alright, everyone. Let's stay calm and get to the shelter. I'll be with you, okay?
The source of the shaking soon becomes clear. A giant figure blotting out the sky. Like some nutcase just went and made a child's tin toy enormous. Now it's laughing down at everyone. Black Lodge Destroyer Robot. And it breaks through a wall, clearly headed in our direction. So it's after us, huh?
Most likely.
Isn't that a bit out of our league?
A little.
So what the hell do you...
Daiju Kuru Alazi! Feast your eyes on this! This is my greatest masterpiece! Super West Invincible Robot Type 28 Special! Even the most powerful grimoire is utterly helpless before the century's greatest genius!
Wait, that guy's riding it? Talk about stubborn.
Now you shall be turned to dust!
A heavy arm is pushed out, and ahead of it, a muzzle so gigantic it's simply absurd. They seem to be pointing at us. Wait, what?
Fire!
Ah! With barely a moment to brace myself, the place we were standing in crumples and explodes. My body gets tossed up by the blast, but I manage to control myself with the wings. As I land far away, I look back to where we just were. I feel myself turn pale. There's a huge crater carved from the ground.
Well, that's fucking nuts! As we are now, it will be difficult to fight him head on.
Which means...
Run and don't look back.
Oh, I knew this would happen! Wah! I managed to avoid a direct hit from the blast that follows by jumping back at the last second. Pushed by the explosion behind me, I flee like a rabbit.
Hold it! Stop it right there! Desertion in the face of the enemy is against the warrior code!
Oh, who's he kidding? At this rate, it was blown to bits before getting a chance to commit seppuku. God, why do you hate me so?
Ah! Help me, Mama! I'll bathe you in cannon fire, motherfucker!
Hey, Stone, you alright? Yeah, it'll be hard to open all the twisted like this. Yeah, there's always more work. Huh? While cursing, trying to save his subordinate, Ness hears a thunderous roar approaching through the air. He lifts his head. For a moment, something drops in vision. Springs over from the distance in an instant, leaving behind only a sudden gust of wind. Whoops! Ness frantically tries to keep his hat from being blown away. He turns his glance to the direction of the figure, past him. It is there. A white shape, darting through the air between two skyscrapers. Its speed so great that the building's windows shatter in its wake. Scattering fragments of glass, bathed in moonlight, it cuts a wide path through the night. And cheers rise from the spectators, who've realised what it is. Oh, there she is. Our hero, the angel. Missiles, Vulcans, laser beams, even a drill. I can barely dodge all this by jumping from building to building, but it's not making the fight any less unilateral. Shit, this isn't going anywhere.
Hey, self-named greatest grimoire, isn't there anything we can do? If I had my Deus Machina Aeon, that piece of junk would be nothing.
I don't really get it, but what happened to that Aeon?
It was completely destroyed. Look, sorry, alright?
So yeah, Aeon has to have been the one from the beginning that got trashed. Which means there's nothing we can do? Greatest isn't good for much, huh? As I'm shouting, a beam shoots past me. There's an explosion in front of me, blocking my path with a wall of flame. Oh shit!
Now I have you!
Immobilized, I can only watch as the giant robot swings its roaring drill. Right, that to me seems like a pretty good point to end this part, so I would say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.